Welcome, my friends, to the show that never ends. And as you can see, there is no Kieran Turner here today. So we're missing Foden. We're missing the guy that can correct everything that I do. We're missing the guy that actually knows about football. So we're going to make this one really short. Just to mention, though, that next Sunday is going to be pretty difficult as well. So we're not quite sure when that one will come out because I will be at Milton Keynes in the evening. And normally on a Sunday evening, that's when we record it, although this one's a Monday. So what happens next week? Well, give us a bit of bite time. There will be something. We will bring something out, but that'll be after we've beaten and knocked out Milton Keynes, all right? I do want to talk about Wycombe going up, going into the playoffs, should I say. It's in there, we're going up. I'll just mention, I do want to mention Wimbledon and Milton Keynes as well, but I also want to mention Sheffield Wednesday and their owners. A couple of other things, just to mention the music in the background. Suzanne Vega. This comes off the music you hear is off the album Close Up Volume 3. It's where she takes all her stuff and really knocks out all the electrics and it comes down to acoustics, all her best songs. Love this album. Love Suzanne Vega. Great voice. Wycombe has gone to Wycombe. Well done, lads. Well, Plymouth did it for us, didn't they? They really buggered it up. Basically, they didn't turn up, got absolutely smashed. Wycombe didn't need to do much, Londoners not lose. And sure enough, Wycombe turned up and won. Excellent, excellent. Votes again. Excellent, excellent. Next week, when Kieran is around, we're going to do a piece on goal scoring. And can you work out the price of a goal? And that not just in the Premier League, but also for Wycombe. How much were the goals worth, each individual goal? And can you measure the worth of a goal? It's really good fun, that piece. And that's why I'm going to save it till when Kieran is around. Now, okay, looking at Wycombe and the playoffs, I think we're lucky. We got Milton Keynes. Thank goodness we got Milton Keynes and not Sunderland. Sunderland have to be the favourites, don't they? Sunderland have to be the favourites. I think if Sheffield Wednesday could beat Sunderland, that would be great, because I think we can beat Milton Keynes and we can beat Sheffield Wednesday. Not so sure about Sunderland. I think Sunderland are a little bit better than us. I'm not sure the other two have to turn up on the day, and I think we will. So I'll stick with Milton Keynes, please, and then I'll have Sheffield Wednesday, please. Like I said, I'm going next Sunday, and I'm expecting to go with at least a draw. You never know. I won't be going on Thursday. I might add I'm going to be at work, but I can go on the Sunday. I booked my place on the coach. We'll be going with the drinking party as per normal. So that'd be good. Just to mention about Sheffield Wednesday, I mean, what did we think in the end out of that top group? Who were going to be in there? I mean, Rotherham and Wigan, I mean, they've really cocked it up recently. I can't see them lasting up there at all. They're not good enough. Again, Rotherham aren't good enough. I think Sunderland and Sheffield Wednesday stand a chance of holding their own in the Championship for a year or two to be able to last. Not sure about Milton Keynes, and just to say about that, Wimbledon are going down, and I bet they're really hoping Milton Keynes get beaten by Wycombe, I bet they're not amused at all. And they're off down to Division 2, and I bet the last thing they want is Milton Keynes to go up into the Championship. And I think I can understand that. If that had happened to Wycombe, what happened there? I don't know how long you have a thing about it, but maybe a little bit longer, I would imagine. Let's get them, shall we? Let's do this for Wimbledon. Yeah. Got to also mention Gareth Ainsworth. What does he do now? What does he do now? What happens if we don't go up? Say, where does he take a job if somebody else offers him a job? Would he take a job from a team in the Championship, or would he not? I don't know. I really don't know. Klopp, didn't he? I mean, okay, taking the Liverpool job isn't the same at all in the sense that, but Klopp actually took the extension on his career at Liverpool because his wife actually liked living there and didn't want to move, and was more than happy living there, like taking a dog out for a walk, like the local shops, like the local people. And so he was happy to stay because he had no problem there. What about Gareth Ainsworth? Is he happy where he is? And a lot of that boils down to the owners as well. Is he happy with the owners? Now, we're really lucky, I might add, of who owns Wycombe Wanderers. We are really, really lucky and should appreciate this because it won't be forever. I mean, that's worth mentioning. It won't be forever. And I just wanted to mention also something I heard about the owners of Sheffield Wednesday. I wish I could go through the lot and say good, bad, because the government have just brought in this idea of it's going to be 2 years' time, and there will be a group of people, independent, that will check out who buys, who owns, and how you spend your money at a football club. They're going to be completely independent. It should stop teams like Derby cheating. It should stop teams like Bury being sort of going into liquidation, whatever. It should stop people like the Newcastle owners buying them, West Ham and their pornography, blah, blah, blah. It should stop Manchester City. It should stop all of these things. Now, I just want to mention, if I've still got it on here, here we go. Who owns Sheffield Wednesday? Is the guy that owns Sheffield Wednesday owns Thai Union Group. Now, what are they into? If you look at how they made their money, the Thai Union Group have a bit of a problem. Okay, they are into canned fish. Okay, you know, tuna, shrimps, that sort of stuff, and they're based all around the world. Okay, so they're in Poland, Portugal, Papua New Guinea, Norway, Scotland, Vietnam, Thailand, blah, blah, blah. They're all around the world. And they're making a bomb, okay? That's what they do. Snag is, have a read of Greenpeace and find out what they really do regarding fish. And that is, they're killing the world with the fish. The rules don't seem to apply to their company to make the money, and human trafficking, and all this sort of stuff. I mean, they're into everything that looks dodgy. Issues, Greenpeace accusations, slave labour. This is Sheffield Wednesday, okay? Don't see any fans getting a little bit upset over this, do we? they've been under scrutiny since 2015. There was an article about them in the owners, this is, in the New York Times. The guide actually, who was in the boat, was actually held captive because they didn't want him nicking the fish and this sort of thing. I mean, this is just, I cannot believe when I read what this company have done. I mean, the human trafficking is just unbelievable. This is Sheffield Wednesday, okay? Aren't we lucky? Aren't Wycombe Wanderers lucky? We have all the fun we've had in the last 15, 20 years. Gareth Ainsworth as a stable manager who seems to get the best out of everybody, who's got a real heart for every game. Every game seems the most important. The owners that seem to get on so well with him, who seem to have also got a heart in the right place. I think Wycombe Wanderers, why would Gareth want to leave? I wonder. He's got to move on sometime. Going to be interesting to see where. I listened to a piece he spoke about the other day about how other teams or other fans view Wycombe Wanderers, about all the time wasting, blah, 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 and all that. And he said he loves it. He thinks it's really funny. And that basically other teams' fans almost sort of, they don't like getting beaten by Wycombe. So when they do, they've got to find an excuse. And that's the excuse they use. And he's probably right. I think Wycombe's style of football has changed. And just to say, the next one I do with Kieran, we will look at Vokes' goals and McCleary's goals and how much they're worth, etc. So, yeah, interesting piece. Interesting. Please listen to that. I'm not going to go on much longer. I just want to say I'm sorry to see teams go down. Not great for them. Chances of us going up, I'd give us 18%. I don't think we get the 25%. I don't think it's for equal teams. Okay. I think top of that list has to be Sunderland, followed by Sheffield Wednesday, followed by Milton Keynes, followed by Wycombe. That's the order I would put them in, which isn't the order they finished in the league. But the advantage is Sunderland and Sheffield Wednesday ended up playing each other, which is excellent. So you take it for granted it's between Wycombe, Milton Keynes, and one of the others. Can we beat Milton Keynes? Yes. We know we can. Can we build? Can we beat Sheffield Wednesday? Yes, we know we can. We've done it. Can we beat Sunderland? Well, of course you can. Any team can beat any team. But I'm not sure how much we stand against them. But we shall see, won't we? We shall see. Other bits of news, just to drop in one or two bits of other football. I see Manchester United's all the backroom staff have all gone. Judge's resignation, he left United, and he was the one into all the transfers and the buy-in, etc. That can only be good for Manchester United. I wonder how much the new manager coming in was the guy that asked him to leave without actually telling him he had to. I see the FA are investigating Richarlison's throw of the flare onto the pitch. Oh, what an idiot! That bloke is an idiot. I've got on here a thing where you sort of judge 11 against 11 for different things. You know, like Northerners versus Southerners, and the smartest versus the scruffiest, and that sort of thing. Just to try. And one of them is the happiest against the saddest, and Rich Alderson actually is, surprise in the sad 11. He always looks so angry, and of course he got happy here. He scored a goal and he picked up a flare and lobbed it into the crowd. What a prat. I mean, maybe if we did a smartest against the stupid, it'd be in the stupid team. What a moron. What an absolute idiot. There's a lot in there today also about diving and cheating. You've got Bowen for West Ham and all the arguments for and against, and Everton. And I don't know what our friend Lampard, I don't know whether anybody watched it yesterday, our friend Lampard did with Everton over the week, but maybe they practiced like going down a slide on how to dive really well and that sort of thing, because they were certainly doing a lot of that. And if there's one thing that really gets my goat, is players that hold their face when they go down when nobody touched them. And if we go through that game, maybe we want to pick a few out one week of the worst that do that. And I think I just think some players, I don't know what they think they're doing, because there are cameras. Do they not realise there's cameras? And I'm going to finish with just to say, good that Klopp's decided to stay. I just wanted to say there's Arsenal buying Jesus. I wanted to pick up on. There's a lot of talk in the background about that. What about Arsenal buying Lukaku? I'll drop that one in there. Lukaku does not fit Chelsea. Chelsea play in the, not up the middle, but in the next section. And they balls through, player runs. Lukaku is in the middle. He's a number 9. Arsenal would use a number 9. That's why they're looking at Jesus as the finisher. What about Lukaku? But Lukaku would have to accept his wage drop. But Chelsea, I wonder if they'd sell him, because he's no good there. He never will be. And I wonder which one would suit Arsenal best, Jesus
I'd like to help you, doctor.
or
Yes,
Lukaku?
I really would, but the din in
I
my
think
head, it's too much and
Lukaku
it's no
himself.
good. I'm standing
I think
in a windy tunnel,
Jesus
shouting
just
through the
taps him
roar,
in,
and I'd like to
Lukaku
give the
makes his
information,
own.
asking for
I
a
think
but
that's my
blood
opinion.
makes
Okay,
noise.
we'll finish there, and I'm
It's
sorry
a
Kieran
ringing in my
couldn't join
ear,
us.
blood makes
Should do
noise.
next time. I say next time because it probably won't be on Monday, it might be on Tuesday, the next one comes out. And I do want to do this for this value of a goal thing. Okay, thanks very
might
much.
want to know the details
Right,
and the
see you
facts, but
next
there's something in my blood denies the memory of the act, so just forget it, doc. I think it's really cool that you're concerned. We'll have to try again after the silence has returned, 'cause blood makes noise. It's a ringing in